Hello, friends. My name is Destinee Bates, and I am the Program Assistant for Young Adult Outreach here at the Friends Committee on National Legislation. I once read that chronically dissatisfied people simply believe that others are responsible for their happiness, which I find incredibly offensive because as a member of the chronically dissatisfied club, I think that assumption is a lazy one. Those who exist with my affliction simply have a deep yearning for something more, an understanding that there is no freedom in the status quo. And for most of my adolescent life, I was never content. I spent significant time wishing myself out of the present moment. When I was 10, I wanted to be 13. When I was 13, I couldn't wait until my sweet 16. And by 16, I was praying for adulthood to take me anywhere that wasn't under the Mason-Dixon line. In a sense, I couldn't wait for my life to be over. I, like so many of my peers, was following the same success sequence most of our parents encourage us to do. You know the one: go to school, get a job, fall in love, get married, possibly have children, and tell them to do the same exact thing. But times are changing. The kids are not all right. Gen Z is set to be one of the best educated, diverse groups yet, but we, along with millennials, are the most disillusioned. And it's because we've been lied to. Whether you want to blame facing terrible economic odds, social unrest, a polarized political system, or the fact that the climate disaster is here, there's a lot to fuel my existential dread. So where did I have to go from here? I was a liberal arts graduate looking for a job in the middle of a global pandemic. Perfect. To LinkedIn I go. Quickly, I stumbled upon FCNL. I was intrigued. I read about the world that FCNL seeks: a world free of war and the threat of war, a society with equity and justice for all, a community where every person's potential may be fulfilled, and an earth restored. And I thought, wow, the Quakers are really optimistic. So I applied in hopes that maybe this was the something more I had been yearning for: the opportunity to be an integral part of an organization advocating for policy that affirms the inherent dignity and worth of all people. This was something that I could stay present for. My role here at FCNL allows me to connect with students and young advocates all over the country who so desperately want to believe that our country can live up to its principles. Most recently, I got to attend a retreat with our advocacy corps organizers who are working for environmental justice this year. What struck me about this group is that though they are working for an organization that is more reformist, their ideas are revolutionary. FCNL understands that incremental change is a necessary and often frustrating process towards a better world. But what I have come to realize is this organization is simultaneously building up the next generation of activists who will liberate us from these unjust structures. And they will do so with the tools and the network FCNL gave them. And it's because of my time here that I can confidently say to my peers, everything is going to be all right.